that run, those passes, that goal scored by Chisom Eguchilam, can we ever stop talking about it? Enugu Rangers are champions of the Nigeria Professional Football League. And I keep telling fans of Enugu Rangers, if you can wait for 32 years for your team can win, Cecilia Ben, they can celebrate for another 32 years.
And did you see the crowd at the stadium?
My goodness.
They keep celebrating every year.
It was jammed. I hope it continues next season when they'll be playing, hopefully in the CAF Champions League, and let the fans keep trooping to the Enugu Stadium and supporting the club, because I mean we really can do it. We are sure now that we can do it if we put our mind to it.
The fans can do it, Ben.
Absolutely.
They want to come and watch good football, but you must secure the stadium.
Absolutely.
And people should be able to go to the stadium and even use the restroom.
And there was a novel thing that they did, which I learned. I mean, every fan who came to the stadium bought a jersey of Rangers International. You know how much they have grossed?
Yeah.
From just doing that, they can use it to start celebrating before the government will host the team. Fantastic idea for them. That's how to market in the national. I mean, the football clubs. I mean, you know how much Manchester United, Arsenal's, the Barcelona's of this world are making from just merchandising. Without talking about other sources of income yet. Ticketing is just, by the way, it's amazing what football can bring to the table if we put our mind to it.
Yeah, that's something we actually need to do, because it's important. You know, we saw the crowd. We saw the crowd were like, okay, the stadium wasn't thrown open. People paid. I mean, they had to line up to get their ticket to watch the game. So it shows that next season we are going to see something even better than what we've seen this season.
About packaging,
yeah,
to consolidate
about packaging
on the efforts. Let's talk about Heartland, Ben Elia. The LMC, according to the LMC, Heartland has been relegated. I spoke to Kajetan last night, who is the director of media. It says we're contesting it. They're not going to agree because a lot of things went wrong and Plateau. Now, with that decision by the LMC, it means MFM of Lagos will stay up. But when you look at what happened in Jos, Ben, do you think Heartland have a case?
They have a case. But I don't want MFM down for sentimental reasons. However, to be fair to Heartland, they had a good case. They had a penalty. It was not given. They scored a wonderful goal.
That's the
for
goal
whatever reason. The female referee, whatever her name is it Folusha Ajayi, wherever it is,
but why do we always do this?
You know, Cecilia, this is why
do we always do this? Because I feel, even when if you're right, then let me say this: if you're right, you don't do this in a game.
Yes,
you don't do this.
You don't do this in a game.
Some feel they don't even have a case at all. The players already violated the rule.
The captain should be telling his players. Now, look, this is.
Take a look at the second one.
Who thought? Lovely run. Player is asked down, another player finished.
So definitely, this is definitely somehow there's a commotion and friction and everything. I'm sure that's the center referee felt okay. The player was offside.
It's amazing. That's why I say they have a case. It's the way they presented the case that is bad. Because first, like they now do in the EPL in England, you don't even back at the referee. It's a strict red.
Yes.
That's what. But that's where they missed it. Otherwise, this is a game that they should have finished and then take the tape and go and show to the world what had happened, and then they would have the referee could have been banned, and then they would have maybe remained in the Nigerian Premier League.
You know, sometimes I've actually watched some games whereby a player is hacked down, no matter the opponent and all that, and the goal is scored. It's usually disallowed. I've seen some games in EPL like that too.
Absolutely.
So I'm sure that was what the referee actually did here, because there was actually a foul already.
That was scored,
it's not the goal. Is what's happened before the goal. That's why she disallowed it. Because I've seen it happening. Sometimes when it happens like this, I've seen it happen. Sometimes when it happens like this, some referees get to, I've seen some games.
But that was a run of play.
That was a run of play.
The striker was
on the line.
The striker was brought down. Another player finished
it. But whatever the case may be, I just feel you don't do what you.
We all have agreed on that.
They were contesting.
However, the case that was where they spoiled their case. Otherwise, they would have finished the game and then go and complain immediately.
A lot of things ruined management. Remember how they were changing coaches here and there. Players were complaining about welfare, and then they were contesting that Plateau United goal. They scored first, Plateau equalized, and they were saying it was an offside goal. and then all of you just forget character.
And I
because that kind of thing, when they score you, pick yourself back up and say, we are fighting relegation. Let's go.
Why do we always do this in NPFL?
It's a problem. We need to sit down, educate our players. Players' behavior very, very important. And again,
at the start of the season,
you need a crucial win. You're walking out of a game. I don't understand.
That was childish.
What are you thinking?
Very mature to have done that. I think that also part of the blame must go to the coach, because I mean, if you are fighting relegation, you don't walk out of the game. You fight to the end, no matter what injustice you think you have been that have been done to you.
Yes.
I think what you finish the game and then you go and make your this thing, so that the NFF people or the LMC will now sit down and say, look, this man is right, this man is wrong, and then take a decision. That's how it's done. I think we keep learning, and I think that normally these coaches, officials, team managers, even media officers of all the various club sides, I think that the LMC normally organizes a pre-season seminar for this character of, this grade of officials, so that they now pass it down to the players and say, even referees, so that they now pass it down and say, this is how we are going to conduct ourselves throughout the season. Anybody who goes against this,
start prosecuting people.
That's it.
Yeah, sanction. Yeah, maybe the players can. There should also be a seminar for players.
To be fair, Heartland were unfairly treated.
Okay, that's you. But the LMC doesn't believe so. The LMC, they're in charge of the league. They are fined Heartland 3 million naira. Plateau United were also fined £1 million naira for crowd trouble, which caused the delay of the second half. Now you mentioned the coach, Cecilia. You're playing a game at the 75th minute that you're seeing this disruption. A coach, I'll tell my players, just stay there. Don't stay on the pitch. Just stay there. Because Kajetan is alleging that there were some people that were there to just distract them, cause problems. Oh, so you know that, and your players are feeling the heat.
It's psychology. They should, that's why maybe every of these clubs they need a psychologist to always work on them. And also encourage them at times when they are down. I mean, where are they going to get 3 million to pay for a club side that I'm told have not been paying their players?
I know.
Except if the LMC is
going to the NNL now. They are going to the NNL now, which is not the business of the LMC.
It's a tough call.
There's a way forward for that. They won't register them for NNL if they don't pay the 3 million. As simple as
maybe the LMC can take. They must have some money with the LMC that they are supposed to pay them. LMC will just
keep it.
Take from source.
Confirmation.
Next time they know that, look, when they referee, because we've seen it every time. Take a look at the goal Arsenal scored against Burnley.
Yeah.
Did you see that goal?
Yeah.
Yeah, Arsenal fan. You saw the goal, right?
I saw the goal.
You understood what he did, and that gave them the 3 points. So referees make mistakes
on the spot decision the referee had to take, and in any case, Koscielny didn't go with the intention of using his hand to put the ball in. The ball touched his hand and went to the net.
Let's stay with our league football.
Let's
stay with our league football.
If that thing had happened in an NPFL game, forget it. That referee won't live there.
Cecilia, Ben, it's because this was a relegation fight, very crucial. Even that Burnley game, if it was against a Manchester United, you won't hear the last from Jose.
Yeah.
If it was against the Manchester City, you hear the last from Pep.
But would they threaten the referee?
No doubt.
Would they crowd him?
No. But players will question it at the press conference. Look, that's what we're saying. But
referees make mistakes.
Relegation fight is very tough. Let's move on with the show now, shall we? The teams that have gone down in the Nigeria Professional Football League expelled Giwa FC. That's also another issue that we're following. Ikorodu United, Warriors, and as the LMC has confirmed, Heartland Football Club of Owerri also gone down. Let's talk serious football now. The Super Eagles of Nigeria will be playing the Chipolopolo of Zambia. Ben, we've said a lot of things. The coaches, they have done their role. The players are preparing. Mikel Obi says they are ready. Football fans in Nigeria, they are saying you must win.
I think we're putting them again under intense pressure. And then the media too we should stop.
Under pressure, did you say?
Yeah, under pressure. The media too should stop behaving like the English media. Every time our team is going out to play, we hype them so much.
Yes.
I'm ready, we will kill them, we will bury them.
But Mikel says they are ready.
Well, if they are ready, look, when you get onto the pitch, most times it's a different ball game. You see, I watched the Zambian on a pay TV yesterday, and they were also saying their names is nothing to them. The Lungus of this world, the Shikabala or whatever they call them, they are saying the Super Eagles are beatable. So I want to say that I wish the team the best. But I think that expectations should not be too high for this game. However,
expectations shouldn't be
too high. This is an opener to the World Cup qualifier.
It's very important because if you don't win this opener, you might just start struggling till the end.
Let me tell you, the openers are usually very tough. And don't forget, history has a way of doing it. We've never defeated Zambia on their soil. We've never defeated them.
Maybe we can take a look at that statistics that they are talking about.
Statistics, however, the Mikel Obi-led team has an opportunity to break that jinx and make history. They can go there and beat them. My only fear is that pitch. And I'm hearing that the weather condition there is going to be heat.
Cecilia is very hearing that. And she represents a lot of Nigerian football fans.
Then, head-to-head, let's say this. 6 wins, 4. Of course, Nigeria had the better one. Draws, 5-5. Losses, of course, 5 for the 5 for Nigeria, of course, 6 for Zambia. Now, 16 times they played head-to-head. We've never met at, World Cup qualifier before. Yes. But in the AFCON, now, take a look at AFCON qualifiers, now, what they've done. So I talked about the fact that it's hard for us to actually beat them, in their own home. Now, in 1973, I know, we're not born there, but Lusaka, you were born, but I know Austin now, I was still, not even close. Okay, this happened 5-1. That wasn't a good one, but then that was like long ago. Now, Nigeria, in the return leg, of course, was in Lagos, and Nigeria won 3-2, but then it wasn't really close at all, because if you check, the permutation and all at the end of the day, so Zambia still, carried the day in that one. Of course, in Nigeria, in Lagos, it was goalless in 1985, and also in that 85 in return leg, of course, Zambia, they won also in Lusaka. And of course, again, Zambia coming down here, and then wasn't a good one. Nigeria won just by a lone goal in Lagos. That was in 2001. Also in AFCON qualifier, return leg, of course, over there in Chingola, of course, Zambia won that by, it was a 1-1 draw. Now, let's take a look at, the AFCON proper that we've met in 1978. The first in Accra, Ghana, that one ended goalless. In 82, that one ended in favor of Zambia also. And of course, in 1990, Nigeria won that one in Nanaba. And of course, in Tunis, that's Tunisia 94. Remember that one? That won that by 2-1. Of course, in January 2010, recently it ended goalless over there. Of course, Nigeria won on penalties. So it simply means Nigeria can actually go there and win. Okay, no, that was actually in one of the game they hold AFCON Championship, not AFCON qualifiers. Then in Esprit, that's recently in 2013, it was a 1-1 draw.
Controversial goal by the Zambians. The penalty that was given to them. I still don't understand that penalty.
I know. If I would have taken that one out. But it's okay. Ben, I was. Look, Ben, it's not I won't put pressure on this team. When you were talking, Cecilia was just looking at you like, what is Ben talking about? Under what pressure? You need to win because you're not going to be at the AFCON. This is the only thing Nigerian football fans are looking for too.
Yes.
You see that? So AFCON, you've missed out. And you said they are not under pressure. Come on, Ben. They should know that they are under pressure, and they should know that they need to win. At least half goal.
I'm not saying they should not be under pressure. I'm saying
we shouldn't put
too much pressure.
We've done that already.
Because if we do, it might turn out to be counterproductive.
They are professionals.
They are professionals.
They are not under 17, under 23,
and
under whatever.
And the little issue of money. Have they resolved everything now? Because
they should forget that for now.
I saw a long list of people who are going to Zambia.
They should forget that for now. Forget about money.
At least
just
win. Psychological.
Well, but the NFF, they've cleared that, Ben.
Okay.
They've said that because they need to fill up spaces in the aircraft, they will enlist some certain person. But you take care of yourself in Zambia. I think it's okay.
It's cool,
because it's also part of good support for the team. Thank you very much. You know, but I'm after the players. Each time I see Alex Iwobi, Mikel Obi, Onazi, I'm talking to you guys. We need to see fight. We need to see commitment. We need to see hunger. You need to play football that will make Nigerians smile.
If by chance, Austin, if by chance they are watching. Well, we don't want to put pressure on you. Put pressure on yourself and go ahead and get us the 3 points.
Thank you.
We need to take off with on the flight to Russia 2018, and the flight starts on Sunday.
Yeah.
If you want to go to be on that flight, don't forget the last time we went to the World Cup was just 2014, and we were in the second round. If not for the little issue of money again,
yeah,
we didn't play well against France.
What Ben Alaya is trying to say, players of the Super Eagles, This is a test flight. The one to Zambia is a test flight to the one in Russia. Let's make it count. Okay, we'll go on a quick break. When we come back, we'll take a look at what the papers are saying. We're still talking sports, so don't go anywhere. Stay.